Did they say anything to you at that moment about why they were doing that?
No, they read me my rights and they said, "Would you like to talk to me?" And I said, "No, thank you, I would not." I didn't know at that point why I was being arrested. I didn't believe I'd done anything wrong. I was absolutely sure before I ever walked out of the house that there was nobody around. There could have always been people down the street in their house peeking through the front window, but I always made sure that nobody was around before I even exited my house.
And that was just for your own safety.
That was for my own safety.
So they take you to jail. Do they at that point tell you why you've been arrested?
I am sure that when I was in Larimer County Detention Center being processed, I'm sure they said, "You're being charged with felony menacing." I don't have a specific recollection of it, but I'm quite sure they did at that point.
Did you talk to the police at any point without an attorney present?
No. When I got put in the passenger seat of what must have been like a Chevy Suburban, and I think some sergeant who I don't know drove me to jail. And we made idle chit-chat about the weather, about where he was from, that kind of thing. But no, I didn't talk about the case.
So you get processed, you're booked. How long are you in jail?
I was in jail overnight. I think they probably arrested me at 4 o'clock. I was in jail overnight, and never a dull moment in this whole story. The eyeglasses I wore at the time, I'd already lost my life-giving prosthetic lenses. The eyeglasses I wore at the time were like this, but the sunglasses were orange-yellow. And you'll learn the darndest things through an experience like this. You can't wear sunglasses in jail. Jail is a very brightly lit place. A lot of gray and a lot of bright fluorescence. And even with my sunglasses on, I was having a heck of a time standing it. And they kept telling me I couldn't wear my sunglasses. So I spent hours with the, I don't know what they call them, but the jail nurse, explaining exactly why I had to wear sunglasses. Finally, I think it must have been 2 o'clock in the morning that they let me go back to my cell with my lenses on. I didn't sleep a wink that night. And after breakfast in the morning, my family had arranged bail and I was released.
And then you immediately hire an attorney?
I did. A couple of my family members made inquiries with friends of theirs who said that the best criminal attorney in Colorado is a woman named Pamela Mackey. Within 24 hours, Pamela Mackey agreed to take my case, and I was in Denver in her office. She had her private investigator present in our meeting, and she said, "Tell me what happened." I told her exactly what happened, and the long story short is absolutely everything I said was corroborated by the evidence that we didn't know was against me.